ABCs of hitting. We've gone over A, which is the load. We've gone over B, which is separation. Now we're going to go over C, which is the swing. Now in the swing, I break this up into bottom half and upper half, okay? Think about the bottom half starting and initiating the swing. We want to think about, on video, rotation is going to happen first. Now we're not feeling and thinking this visually. We're thinking of rotating and the whole body, the upper half and the bottom half, working together. We're thinking about rotating and throwing our hands inside the baseball at the same time. But on video, you'll see the bottom half start first. And there's a reason for this. Power comes from the ground up. We're rotating, we're creating that power. As pitchers are starting to throw, you're going to see their bottom half rotate, and then their upper half happens immediately after. Well, immediately after is part of the rotation, okay? Nolan Ryan used to have bottom half rotation at about 68%, and then his upper half, his torso, would follow afterward, creating that stretch reflex and creating that fastball velocity that we all know so popular about Nolan Ryan. Now, I'm not saying you're going to be able to throw a ball 100 mile an hour like Nolan Ryan being able to do this. You're not going to be able to swing 100 mile an hour. But we're trying to create stretch reflex with the separation. So now with the swing, load, separation, we want to think about as soon as this front heel, the front heel of the stride foot starts planing, the backside starts rotating. We want to think about throwing this knee to the pitcher. We do not squish the bug in baseball. That is a myth. You should already know that by now. If you do not know it by now, you know it now. Do not squish the bug. We don't rotate and squish right here. What you see on photos when you see hitters finish right here, they're balancing themselves after hitting upon a stiff front side and rotating powerfully through their backside. So this is the cue that I use. It works phenomenally. Drive the knee to the pitcher. Point your knee at the pitcher, or you can use the term point your knee to the center fielder, okay? That helps kids understand visually, okay, my knee's got to be here at contact. I've got to rotate, bang, right here at contact. Now you're going to see certain kids, again, depending on the athleticism and how you're built, they're going to have to use everything in their bottom half to get through the zone. Guys like Pujols, boom, he gets there, but he's so strong and so powerful, and he's got such a wide base, he's not rotating as explosively as like you would see a Josh Donaldson. Now they're rotating explosively in their own ways, but again, depending on your athleticism and your strength, you're going to see different kind of hip explosion and hip velocity through the zone. So think about driving the knee to the pitcher in the swing. The swing and ABCs, the C swing is part of the bottom half and the upper half. So let's attack the upper half now. What I want to think about, and when you see the 3 points of contact off the tee, we set the tee up. If I'm setting the tee up right here, and I'm putting a baseball, let's say I'm hitting the ball up to the middle of the field, and you'll see me explain this. I'm setting the ball up here on the tee, okay? As part of my swing, I'm thinking about attacking the inside half of the baseball, okay? I'm going to attack the inside half naturally. I want to think about driving my back shoulder and driving my hands inside the baseball to where the hands will lead the barrel in our swing, okay? Again, do not think of using the front side to get through the zone. We're not using our front side, okay? The back side is our swing, and that's our sequence, okay? So I'm getting in position here. Load, separate, boom. I'm going to think about throwing my hands inside the baseball, hitting the inside half. If it's a fastball, I'm thinking the inside half of the baseball, inside top half if I need to, if I'm getting underneath pitches. On off speed, the inside bottom half, which you'll hear me explain later on when we go to screen toss drills. But I'm constantly thinking of throwing my hands in the inside half, okay? So I'm getting in this position here, boom, I start my rotation. Your elbow will naturally, by throwing your hands inside the baseball, slot to the body, and the hands will get to the body, the midline of the body, basically the belly button or the torso, and then the barrel will follow in this kind of fashion here. I don't want to think about using my front side. I want to think about being efficient with my swing by using bottom half and my hands inside the baseball, pointing that knee to the pitcher. Saying this, wherever the ball is in relation to the plate, wherever the ball is from the pitcher throwing to you, think about throwing your hands inside of that, inside of where that ball's going. So if it's middle, my hands are going here. If it's outside, I'm visually thinking about throwing my hands here and letting the barrel follow from there. Understand wherever that ball is, that's where you're throwing your hands at. That's why doing tee work is so important to create that muscle memory and have that proprioception of where you need to throw your hands when you're hitting the baseball. I believe that 60 to 70% of your tee work should be working away, okay? Having a good fluid swing. If you can drive the ball to opposite field, you're going to be head and shoulders above everybody else in this game. Be able to consistently do it. Hitting that inside, the inside half, just getting that baseball a little more out in front, that's all about rotation of the bottom half. So when you're thinking about your swing, okay, think about being explosive. Don't think about don't think about trying to swing as hard as you can. If the guy throws harder, don't think about swinging out of your shoes. Stay within yourself. I used this term before. If a boxer is trying to throw his hands, he's trying to punch and knock a guy out, and he's trying to throw these big haymakers, he's going to be being big and long and not as quick and as efficient as possible. If he's thinking about being quick, staying within himself, having that rhythm, snapping his punches, that's when he's going to be able to be quick. Same thing with a hitter. Think, see the ball, hit the ball. You're thinking line drives in the gap. Understand, power hitters don't have to try to hit the baseball far. When they barrel the ball up, that ball's going to go. If you think that you have to muscle up to swing, you have no idea what you're doing. Stop muscling up, stay within yourself, aim for the inside half of the baseball, palm up, palm down at contact, point the knee to the pitcher, hands lead the barrel, and they follow after that, okay? The barrel will be right here. You watch in slow motion as you see hitters. The barrel will be right here, staying inside the baseball, boom, contact. Think about a power L at contact. The further the ball is away from you, the less that power L is going to be. But you want to think about having a power L with this arm, which is the heavy bag drill, and you're going to hear me talk about the heavy bag drill. If I'm hitting that baseball right here, bang, power L with that arm, keeping this position here, power L with this back leg, and a power L with the heel. The heel is straight down, the ground is going to be the other parts of the power L. Those are the 3 power L's I'm looking for, and you'll hear me explain that in the heavy bag power L drill later on in the drill section. Stay inside the baseball, see the ball, hit the ball, think gap to gap, right center, left center, center field. That is C, and that is the ABCs of hitting. Any questions that you guys have, I'm going to answer them here as we get to the drill section. Any other questions you guys may have, understand that hitting is a process. You are going to be your best hitting coach. You will learn from guys like me. You will learn from your coaches. You will get more advanced the older you go, the older you get, and the more reps you get. This right here is the beginnings, the fundamentals of this program. Now let's attack the drill section and learn how to properly hit off a tee.